Holy.
Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter.
Hey, we're back and we're live. Little bit of a late start here on the Fight Lounge. Dabs, how you doing today, buddy? Should we just dive right into it? Let's get right into it.
Man, let's get back into that shit, bro.
Orichi Lang in the first fight, plus 140, now plus 175, plus 210 now. So I'm probably going to be on him. That line has moved too much. Don't like Daniel Marcos or his cardio late. I'm looking at round 2 finish, round 3 finish, and then Aori on the money line at plus 210. Dabs, what do you got?
Right there with you, baby. We on a Rory point spread. I think my boy can make it very competitive. I think he's gonna have the bigger moments in the fight. And if it gets to it, round 3, Daniel Marcos, hey man, we not liking what we seeing. Round 3 of Rory, I don't care how you get it done. Just cash me that point spread, baby.
Yeah, so the round 2 is plus 1,200 for Aori, and then round 3 is plus 1,600 for Aori. So I'm definitely going to look for him to be finishing late because he doesn't give up, number one. And he's got the gas tank. He tries hard in round 2 and 3, where Marcos kind of flips on the other side. So I think if it gets that far, it's a really good spot for Aori in round 3.
He starts not slowing down, but it's weird. He starts getting too comfortable, you know?
Yeah.
He doesn't do what he makes you do.
Yeah, it's not like he gasses. He just slows down, and that's, Aori speeds up, so.
Real complacent.
Yeah, then their average fight time combined is 11 and a half minutes. So I definitely see somebody getting finished here round 2 or 3.
I like that. I like the angle. One thing we should mention, people are saying, I've seen a couple breakdowns. People saying Daniel Marcos can get some time control, get that top time. He ain't holding down my boy Rory.
Yeah, I think Rory's a better grappler.
Yeah.
If he starts to lose, he's got if he loses the striking battle, then he's got another path to victory in the grappling. I think Aori does. So
cage push, kick him in the knee, kick him in the back of the thigh. Hey, had him muscle spazzing, get him off his game. Honestly, I would like that. I would like him to kind of cage push the first round, wear on him, kick those knees, kick those legs, and because that's one thing I am scared of. Daniel Marcos has some good leg kicks, you know, and I think if Rory can kind of stop that from happening, he's gonna it's plus 200. It's gonna look like a pick'em, you know. That's kind of where I see the fight line anyway. Marcos should be around 130, 140, you know. So Rory, cash me this point spread, baby. And since he's a dog, and since Rory's a dog, plus 210, you said, we should get around that 160, 165 range on the point spread. So we're going to get some plus money first fight of the night.
I like it. Yeah, it's just, like I said, moved way too much. And then, like, to your points, you said it should be like plus 130, plus 140. That's what it was opening line. And then I don't know why everybody wants to dump money on Daniel Marcos. I don't
a lot of money. A lot of money. The bookies rather have Marcos money first fight of the night than a Rory.
I think a lot of people are just going to see this 15-0 record and not really look into it too much.
Hey, man, let those topology bettors bet.
This is him by decision. I mean, I don't think it goes that far. Yeah, they're all on the decision, all these fucks.
This is going to be a
yeah, I definitely like the KO from him, round 2, round 3. Just
I'm right there with you.
Really nice number, too, 1,200 and 1,600. Beautiful. Next fight up, Haider Amil versus Fernie Garcia. Haider was supposed to take on Melsik Bagdasaryan at 145, and Fernie Garcia's filling in on short notice, and this fight has been moved to 135. He was plus 215, and there's some steam coming in on him. He's down to 145, and Haider's minus 175. And I mean, I don't understand that one either. He's pretty good. I like him. He's got good control on Dana White's Contender Series. Maybe not the best, but I mean, Fernie Garcia's not the best either. Never liked him.
Not sure what's going on with this line movement here, but hey, wasn't Fernie Garcia like a plus 200 yesterday?
Yeah, he was plus 215 opening line.
Dude, what the fuck is going on? Fernie Garcia takes too many fucking hits, y'all. Hyder Emil is a fucking bull. All right,
He's
he's gonna
lost
push
his
the pace
last
for
three, so I
15
mean,
minutes.
I was kind of thinking Hyder by decision just because his last three have gone to decision and he knows how to kind of grind it out to get there.
I
But
mean, that's Journey Newsom, Brady Heinstead. No, 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 no. Not
no,
that. Those,
I
those aren't
know,
pressure
and
fighters
those are
like
all
Emil.
decisions. But
Yeah.
anyways,
It,
I still can't pick between Hyder. I'm not going to pick a prop on him. If it was anything inside the distance, is plus 240. But I wouldn't get cute with a round. It could be round 1, 2, or 3. I can't really isolate it.
I do agree on
Um,
that. I do agree. It's going to be a toss up with rounds, but I do like Camille by
yeah,
KO. Fernie gets hit a little too much for my liking, bro. And we see it now. These judges, they're not really playing with all this. Oh, we see we got a guy who's been taking shots for the last 2.5 minutes. You know what I mean? No, they're gonna stop that fight. They're gonna stop it. Once he gets about 15, 16 shots in on that dude's jaw, yeah. Hey, Herb Dean like, hey,
Herb Dean will
you're
take
done.
10
You're
seconds to get
done.
over there.
You're done. Yeah, Herb Dean, man, he been slacking, man. Little old motherfucker been slacking, bro. Get right, bro. Get right. Get right.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, I'm definitely going to be on him. I'll probably, if I make a parlay, I'd put him in it too at minus 175.
That's what I
But
was saying. I do like Emil at the parlay piece. If you're looking for winners and don't want to get cute, I
yeah,
think this is another one of those spots to parlay your boy. He can win a decision. Isn't he a debutant? Is this a debutant? Is a debutant?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Hey, first professional, well, not first professional fight, but first fight in the UFC. You know, people have jitters. You know, people
Yeah,
have
and
those jitters. You know, so
lots of these debutantes, they do go to the decision in their first fight if they're not some absolute fucking killer, which he isn't.
and it correlates
And
to back what you were saying. I wouldn't say it'd be one. It could possibly be two. He gets in there, fills it out with one, get rid of those jitters, and two, he boinks them. You know, he boinks
yeah,
them. So I could see that happening.
yeah, like I said, I can't really decide, so I'm probably just gonna do the money line in a parlay, and because I don't like to bet on these guys more than I need to. But I think
I
he
think
gets it
that's the
done
better
over
play.
Fernie Garcia for sure.
And right now, what are we getting on Hamil? Minus one, what, 90, something like that?
It
170?
was 175 last I looked.
Yeah, 170 seems about right. That's a nice parlay piece for me because I don't see
Minus
Fernie Hernandez
200
doing
now.
anything, you know? And Hamil's going to be the bigger guy in that ring. I do believe. He's going to be the taller guy. I don't think he's going to have the reach advantage, but he's going to be the taller guy, the
And he's
stronger
2
guy,
inches
the
taller and
faster
3
guy.
inches of reach, so a slight advantage for him.
For Fernie,
For Hyder,
Hyder has the reach advantage?
yeah, 3 inches.
Oh, no. Yeah. That's a parlay piece.
Yeah.
Fernie's a body. Fernie's a body getting paid. This isn't even going to count towards your contract,
Yeah.
homie.
I mean,
Yeah.
usually when you see guys like this, I mean, the UFC sees something in Hyder. They're trying to promote him here on a card for sure. And then
And I do
Fernie,
believe
losing your last three when you got brought in as a 10-1 prospect or 10-0, 10-1, sorry, yeah. And then, you lose your last three in boring ass fights by decision. I don't think
yeah,
the
this
UFC
is a
wants
body.
anything to do with him anymore. I don't.
Yeah, they're like, look, bro, fill in for us right now. We need you right now. We'll re-sign your contract. All right, we'll re-sign your
Yeah,
contract.
I imagine look coming off the Contender Series here, you get signed to a 1, 2, 3 fight contract. They might have wanted to let him go, and they're like, okay, we'll schedule you one more because we need a body, and then I guarantee you he gets released from the UFC if he loses. Even if he wins, I don't think they want to keep him around.
I mean, only they're really pushing this Hispanic and Mexico market.
Yeah, and they're trying to get young guys in right now. We're
Yeah,
at a kind of a point where a lot of these old legends are going out the door, so they need some new faces right now. They're
I
really
mean,
trying to bring in talent.
I see Fernie losing, but I see him getting another contract. I see him getting another at least 3 fights. You know, I understand it's gonna be 4 losses in a row, but for some reason, dude, yeah, damn, I don't like that. Yeah, dude, 10 and
Yeah,
4.
I mean at Fortis MMA and being from What's El Paso, Texas? But
Well, I
I
was gonna
mean,
say Fortis MMA is in Dallas, I do believe. I
I'm
think
not
it's in
sure.
Dallas. I think that's where the Leech, not the Leech. Yeah, Damon Jackson.
I think Damon Jackson is there for sure.
I
Let's
think
see.
Damon Jackson was there.
See who we got on Hot Tips.
Right
Alex
there.
Morono, Damon Jackson, Ryan Spann,
Yep.
Steve Peterson, Diego Ferreira, Alonzo Menafield,
Hmm.
Jeff Neal.
Hmm.
Let's see.
And this
Miles
is gonna be a
Johns. I
striking
like him.
match.
Kennedy and Cheku.
This is gonna be a striking match, and at Fortis MMA with all those strikers.
Oh, for sure. Fernie Garcia. Yeah, there
Oh.
it is. It's actually, there's a lot of. I knew they were a good gym and all that. I just never
I
really
didn't know
looked
that.
at
I
this
didn't
to
know they
see
had
who
all
was
those
all in there.
all those bodies right now.
Yeah, and it just keeps going too. So they got a lot of talent to work with. I mean,
Y'all.
obviously a good gym, but it's not going to be enough for me to get to a Fernie Garcia bit.
I'm not gonna say we're betting Fernie, but the
It's
line
tempting,
movement's
isn't
very
it?
confusing. Anyway, I might stay off of this fight.
I mean, you said it yourself. You don't like to bet UFC debutants.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
and the
may
only
stay
thing I
off
would
of
do,
this
it's
fight.
moved up to minus 200, and I don't know if I really need a guy like that in my parlay. I don't need to make a
With the
4 or
question
5
marks.
legger. So
Exactly. With the question marks that's coming in behind Emil, and the line movement, the experience Fernie has. I mean, he has Journey Newsom's. He's a vet. Brady Hindsaid's a grindy type kid. And who was the last one? Who was the other loss on Fernie's record?
the last one that he fought, Rinian Nakamura. I think it was a pretty savage fight.
It went
Lots
back
of
and forth, and
quick-paced grappling.
Fernie made a case for himself. He did make a case for himself that fight.
That's true.
Pass.
I don't know. I think
Pass.
right now, it has to be a pass. But
Yeah.
I take back everything I said earlier. I'm sorry.
That's what we're here for. Talk through these fights and
Talk it out a little bit.
Yeah. I don't. The line movement. That's what really thrown me off. From a 200 to a 140.
It's a bit much.
That's a lot, and on short notice, it's a lot.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are seeing something in him, and it could just be the fate of the UFC debutant too. But
that much line movement, I don't know.
There's a lot going on in this fight. I mean, the UFC debut, the featherweight to bantamweight, who knows how that's going to affect him? He's only had 8 fights, always fought at featherweight, never had to cut that much weight. He's really got a lot of questions on him, so probably
I was going to say it was at
be bad.
145. Now it's at 135, right?
Yeah, and I'm not sure how that's going to affect him. Like, I don't know how good is he at dealing with that type of thing.
And on short notice too.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Everything's kind of pointing to Fernie Garcia.
Yeah, and then what else did I have on this guy? Where is it? I don't believe that he has been. Yeah, he's never been finished. Fernie Garcia, never been finished.
He's a tough guy. Yeah, he is.
All decisions, and then decisions in his last 3. So, I was leaning towards fight goes the distance, but maybe we can take the underdog by decision. If you like that underdog, not a bad way to play him.
It might be another point spread. I want to see what these numbers are for the point spreads. That fight's going to be competitive. That fight's going to be competitive. But that's pretty much it for me.
Yeah, let's see the overs are juiced to crazy hell. Over 1.5 is minus 400. Over 2.5 minus 225, and fight goes the distance is minus 200
for Garcia and Emil.
Yeah.
They know something that's not sticking out. That wasn't sticking out to me. Where that line movement went. I can see Fernie making a competitive striking match, and if he wants to grapple, I think that favors Fernie. This Emil guy, I don't want to see you grappling. I don't want to see you grappling at all, bro. So, Hey, right now it's a pass, but don't be surprised when you see me with a Fernie Garcia point spread ticket.
Yeah. We'll probably be back again to break it down on Saturday and give you guys some last looks. So yeah, you can tune in for that show and get the final decisions as we're really just talking this out back and forth here today. But let's move on to fight number 3. This one should be pretty good at light heavyweight. If Zach Paunga is how it's pronounced. Do you like that one?
I
He was minus
mean,
160, minus 130 now. And then Bogdan Guskov, plus 140, now plus 105. Do you have anything here?
I don't have anything as of right now. Didn't tape this one at all. But going off of what I've seen from Pauga, whatever you want to pronounce it, he sucks, bro. Motherfucker sucks.
Yeah,
And
I'm not a huge fan of him either.
where's this dude from? He's Russian. These bald, pale Russians.
Uzbekistan. I don't like
Hey,
to fade
bro.
Uzbekistan.
I don't want to fade this motherfucking apocalypse killer. This dude looked like he was in a movie. You know what I mean? I don't want to fade this dude right here. Hey, yeah,
Yeah,
look at this dude. Yeah, he's souped up. Yeah, he's
right?
souped
He
up.
looks good. Looks
Yeah, he's
good.
souped up. He's souped up. This dude looked like he could
12
be a motherfucking
KOs.
middleweight.
All of them, most of them in the first round here. Second round, third round, one each. The subs, one each in round 1 and round 2. And then his last fights, I mean, people are saying he just got exposed by Volkan Oezdemir, choked right out very quickly.
Volkan Oezdemir's he's a tough motherfucker to deal with, and he's
He's
experienced.
top level competition.
Yeah.
There's no way this guy should have been coming out after fighting Carlos Eduardo and moving right the fuck up to 18-7 Volkan Oezdemir.
Yeah.
After he was fighting guys that were, 20-10, 4-1, 7-2, 33-8. I mean,
yeah. You got to work your way into that. That was definitely a mismatch. They were probably just trying to give Volkan a body.
I don't know why. I mean, I thought they were bringing this guy in, and I mean, maybe they thought Volk was washed. I kind of did too. I had Bogdan here. I remember that. I did not bet on Volkan, and I was like, wow, you got it done. I disrespected him myself a little bit.
Volkan's he's a specimen, bro.
At 34, yeah. Just didn't look like he was doing too well lately, but he brought it right back with a win, proving that he deserves to be at the top. No mid-level guys are going to beat him.
You lost against Nikita Krylov, savage.
Yeah,
you lost
and
against
Krylov was
Ankalaev.
at that point. I was looking past Krylov too, and then I finally know who Krylov is now after losing a couple bets against him.
Your 2 losses are against top 10, comp. So I mean,
yeah, it's not bad at all.
At all, bro.
And Zach here. Modestas Bukowskis, I mean, that was not a good look. Jordan Wright, not a good look. Muhammad Usman is actually moving up in my books a little bit.
I told y'all, man, Muhammad Usman, he could do something, bro.
Yeah, I doubted him a little bit in the beginning, but back on the Muhammad train. Anyways, yeah, then on the Ultimate Fighter, season 30, he just decisions, one knockout at the end. But I don't know. I just don't know if this guy's going to go very far. I'd have to take the dog again in Bogdan Guskov here.
Same. I will be looking at that. That's one fight I will be going back to look at tonight.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my early lean. What else did I have here? It seems though that he either finishes or gets finished, and then Zach, he's pretty tough. I mean, he's got enough experience to drag this guy to a decision too. So that's kind of what worries me. If he doesn't get
Zach, he's a fat fuck.
Yeah, but if he doesn't get the finish off this guy, then I think maybe Zach could get that decision here, as he has 5 decisions and only 1 KO. So
I understand it. Hey, USADA's not in the UFC anymore. We've already seen it. It's proven.
That's right.
So this motherfucker might kill.
Hey, Big Scott here with us. What up, Big Scott? Hyder by decision. It should be a good scratch. That's kind of where I'm going to. But
I'm glad.
I don't know if you were here earlier, Scott, but we were saying maybe probably stay off this one. 14 fights. I think we can find better spots. But I mean, if it's just a lean, you said you like it, maybe not betting it.
Nah, yeah. I like how you said at least a decision.
Yeah,
because I like Fernie to piece him up low key. That those striking partners and coaches and gyms, I like that. I like
Yeah,
that.
man. I was literally gonna unload the clip on Melsik Bagdasaryan here in this fight,
Yeah.
in that last one, and then yeah, once he flipped, I was like, oh man.
A debutant versus Melsik Bagdasaryan?
Right? And Melsik is kind of underlooked right now, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's very weird.
Yeah, I thought he was about to fuck that shit up, but anyways, back to the third fight here, light heavyweight. Zach was, I don't think I said the opening lines. He was minus 160, and he's moving down. So I mean, money coming in on the dog here. He was plus 140. You can only get a plus 105 now, 115. So I think if
As
you
it
like the
should.
dog, you probably should take him now.
I was going to say, I'll probably be looking at this
Ooh,
fight right when we
I'm
hop off
seeing
here.
on my other book, I'm seeing a minus 115 for Zach and minus 105 for Bogdan.
Yeah, that's a
No way
shit
that.
book. Totally.
And then on this other book, he's minus 125 plus 100. So it is moving away from that plus 140.
Yeah, we're probably not going to get that. We're probably not going to get it.
Anybody that got a plus 140,
Did
I
your
commend
job.
you on that work. Stood around thinking about it for too long while everybody else was making decisions. I should have taken Bogdan. But like I said, lots more, 11 more fights to choose from.
Let's go.
Let's do the next one. I know you like this one. Jeremiah Wells at minus 175 down. Excuse me. Down to minus 150. And then Max Griffin. We talked about this earlier in the week. I took him at plus 150. He's down to plus 120. What do you have here?
All right, man. That's the one bet I already do have made. I do have Max Griffin already in. No one's knocking out Max Griffin. The only motherfucker that's going to knock Max Griffin out is a technical powerhouse. Jeremiah Wells is not a technical powerhouse. You have to knock Max Griffin out with technique. Jeremiah Wells, man, you got one round to get that motherfucker max out. If you don't, it's over, bro. You're getting grinded out. And honestly, I think Max could. It'd be like a knockdown. He'd be grounding and pounding him. Jeremiah Wells ends up turning his back, and Max slips in that rear naked choke. And that's how I literally see the fight playing out. Literally, that's how I see the fight playing out. I'm going to pinpoint that shit. So I like Max Griffin, money line, and ITD.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I could see a knockout here too. Not from the Jeremiah Wells side, even though, like, you said he's got the power, all that shit. But Max Griffin has only been knocked out one time.
Facts. He's just not technical enough for me. Jeremiah Wells is too sloppy. You're throwing strikes are going to be seen a mile away. Telegraph is shit.
And that's in
not going
a
to work
good
here.
sample size here too. We have 29 fights with him getting knocked out. Oh, I have to click on it. Him getting knocked out one time. So, and that was in the third round. When was this? That was to Colby Covington back in 2016. He got outworked and ground and pounded. Classic Colby Covington.
Classic,
That's probably
grinder.
the last time Colby Covington had a finish too.
Grinder, damn, Colby, damn.
But then yeah, like the fight with Michael Morales there, he proved that this young guy is not going to run through him. He's still there. And then the Neil Magny fights, that was good too. Neil Magny's still proven. It's kind of a test of who's the bodyguard here, and he won that to prove that he's not supposed to be that gatekeeper where Neil Magny is now.
Yeah, and honestly,
Tim Means got that Dirty Bird split decision over him. That was a close ass fight.
Close fight, weird fight too. So, who the fuck thinks Tim Means is still
actually brings me to my next point too. If you look here, his split decision, split, majority, split. So he has 7 splits on his record, 1 majority decision. That's out of let's see, 17 decisions. So it's almost 50% if it goes to decision. 4 splits, majorities, 5 splits and majorities. Yeah, that's 9. So
I like your angle. You gotta look at it.
And Jeremiah Wells, he's tough too. Maybe Max just tries to grind on him and doesn't, headhunt and do all that shit. He's an older fighter. He doesn't fight that way anymore. He's an old, grindy wrestler and shit. He's not going to be looking for the knockout, but if it comes his way, he'll take it.
Facts.
For sure. But
and I think Max Griffin just looks good right now. He's looking great, in shape.
For his age, he's looking way better than what Jeremiah Wells is. I mean, he's on a bit of a hot streak right now, so I think that's why he's the favorite. But then he lost his last fight to Carlson Harris.
In what, the second round by choke? What was it?
Third round, yeah, Anaconda choke. He got caught really bad. And
because he was fucking tired.
Warley Alves, don't really like him. Mike Mateta, I don't like him at all. Court McGee,
he knocked him out in like
and that was a split
seconds.
too. So I mean, this guy's got splits on his side in his last fight, his second last fight. Another one down here with Basile Hafez. So not as many, but you know his splits are there. So yeah, if you can get a way to take, I don't know, I don't want to take Max Griffin by split if it goes to split, but if you can get fight goes to a split decision, something like that would be.
I was gonna say I think DraftKings players and FanDuel players can get fight to end by split. I'd be looking at that, but at the same time,
it's a long shot, but that's
a different correlation. You know,
for
me personally, no. You know, I think Max Griffin wins 2 rounds to 1. So,
yeah, I've never been successful in betting on a draw or a split. I myself haven't gotten there. I don't try it too much, but if there was one, this looks like the one that might get there.
I get it.
Good opportunity for it there. Let's see the next one. Not too excited about this one, Dabs. Devin Clark versus Marcin Prachnio. I mean, they're both just 50-50 fighters, 14-8, 16-7. I don't know. I really don't like anybody here. If anything, I'd have to go with Devin. Huh?
I think we should keep this one short and sweet.
Yeah.
As you just said, 50-50 fight. You take the dog.
I think, I mean, I don't really like him. I'm not going to take the dog here, but there is a lot of people saying Clark by decision, and I don't like that.
I was going to say, I don't know about Clark by decision. Holy fuck. I don't know.
I mean, he just has a lot of decisions. That's just what it would tell you to bet, but I think we can do a little bit better than that around here. 9 decisions, you know, all that. And then honestly, on the other side, that's not it.
Clark may be able to get a finish, you know?
I kind of had that written down here too. If it does go, he's on the Marcin Prachnio outside. He gets finished a lot.
A lot, man.
I mean, not lately. His record doesn't, show that here at the top. But if you go down, you can see that like his last few.
Yeah, we're not gonna bet Marcin Prachnio. You're a bitch for just giving up the fucking Victor Petrino like that. You fucking pussy.
Yeah. I don't like him at all. I just don't like him at all. I don't trust him as a dog. If I was to play anything, it is going to be the round 2 and round 3 because Devin has 5 finishes only, but 3 of them are in round 3. So I think if he does get the finish, it ends late.
Yeah, this is going to be my pass fight.
Yeah, that's not a bad look either.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's 2 in round 2, 1 in round 3, so most of his finishes are in round 2 and 3. Only 1 in round 1, 1 sub in round 1. And like Prachnio, he was a little bit chinny, but he changed his style to kind of try and survive that. We've seen that in some of his other fights. So I think he's going to do exactly that again, but it's going to come out later in the fight. So I kind of do like the Devin 2-3 look.
I could see it.
He's been good lately, and I think this is the guy that the UFC is trying to promote from the marketing perspective. I think it is Devin Clark. I mean, this guy's not doing well in his last 7.
Think about it. Devin Clark has some tree trunk ass legs, man.
He's big, man. He's looking good lately.
So
they need some talent in the fucking light heavyweight division. They need somebody.
You motherfucking push the pace. I like it. Push the pace. Cage. Push him. Grapple with him. Get Marcin tired in round 1. I guarantee you get a finish 2-3. Clark.
I think so too. We'll see if I get there. We have a few fights. Like I said, if we start off the card nice and get some extra money, then I'd be willing to play. I'd be willing to play that with house money when I start betting, but not my own money.
Right.
Yeah, so we'll keep that one short and sweet. Not much there. I know you like this one. If you want to lead us off with Loma Luke Bunmi and Bruna Brazil.
Look, man. Everybody and their mother. It's just a fate of the public for me. Everybody and their mothers think Luma is just that bitch. Having what plus 230, plus 250 on Bruno Brazil is insane.
It's a little bit too much now. I know we were talking
Insane.
earlier in the week, and I think we liked Loma earlier, but now this line is blown up. It was minus 175, now all the way up to 225, and then Bruno Brazil plus 165, shooting up to plus 200 now.
Hey man, I get what people are saying, and Luma, she looks good. She's the play here, but I got to disagree on that, bro. She is not the fucking play here. You take the point spread on women's MMA, and I guarantee you be profitable by the end of the year. All right,
that's what I'm saying. So even if we lose this one at plus 200, your 1 unit pays you 2. You're going to be profitable in the long run betting.
Guarantee it.
Not every single dog. I mean, you got to pick them out. But this one definitely looks like a good dog shot here.
Honestly, I think Bruno Brazil's sub is something to look at.
Yeah, for sure. I was kind of trying to decide between a finish. Because I know Loma's like really good in the clinch, but if she goes into the Muay Thai clinch with her, she's going to get taken down, or she's going to go for a Muay Thai trip. And, why would you take this girl to the ground? So I think the sub is a good opportunity. Yes, but at plus 200, I don't think I need to get greasy here. I'm just going to take that money line.
Hey, as I said earlier, you find those point spreads plus money usually when the dogs are pretty heavy, moderate underdogs. So you get around a 120, 130 on that point spread.
Yeah.
And I think
I don't know. We probably have to tap some of these dabs. Let's see. Bruna inside the distance plus 500.
That seems a little low.
500, I mean, I thought it was a little high. But I mean, the submission 800 and the KO 800, they're just saying that nobody's going to get finished here. It's Loma by decision at plus 130. But if you think it goes the distance, I'd like to take the dog when you're going to a close fight. Who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah, man.
You want to be holding a plus 130 ticket or a plus 350 when you get to the end of the fights and it's getting that greasy and that close. I'd rather have the plus 350 in my pocket.
I gotta agree with that. I'm already on Bruno Brazil. I'm gonna take that point spread as soon as my book drops it. I just need to get those numbers ASAP. But yeah, I like Bruno Brazil here.
Hell yeah. She's also 5-inch taller with a 4-inch reach advantage.
That's what I was gonna say.
So with the reach advantage, that means Loma has to get inside, and then she's not. I don't think she's going to be able to work the striking with the reach disadvantage, maybe, but she's going to have to get inside. And if she does, that falls right into Bruna's cards. And I think it's a good dog shot. I really do.
I like it. I do.
I don't have much else. Do you have anything else?
No, man, not for this one. Not for this one. This one's pretty cut to me.
Yeah, you can see everybody's on Loma, 92% by decision, but then on the other side, 80% by decision here too. So
fade the public.
Definitely fade the public. But women's fights going the distance, I don't hate that. So I might get to Bruna by decision, but like I said, I'm probably just gonna try to not get greedy for once and just play the money line.
Facts. That's a smart play. That is the smart play. If you have access to point spreads, you should know how they work by now. You win one round, you win. You finish that bitch, you win. It goes to a draw, you win. So, hey.
Yeah, it's a pretty good opportunity with the amount of ways fights can end. It's nice to have that.
Exactly.
All right. 155 lightweight matchup here with Balaji Oki coming off the Contender Series and Timothy Kawamba filling in for Damir Hadzovic. And he's coming off the Dana White's Contender Series also. Both of them 5-fight win streaks. I mean, I think this is a much better fight than it was before. I kind of liked we were going to take a shot on Damir there. But I don't know. I watched Balaji's tape and I was like, I don't know if I want to take a dog shot on Damir anymore, man. He's getting old and all that. Anyways, I think this is a way better fight. But then his last weigh-in was 145 here. So I'm not sure that I like that for Kawamba. Do you have anything on this fight?
Hey, man. Balaji Oki, man. Hey, debutante. He's a fucking white belt. double fucking white belt. Hey man, this motherfucker's he's scared, sweating bullets. Watch him when he's walking to that ring. That motherfucker's you gonna know he's nervous.
Yeah,
Nervous.
and this guy, he was on Contender Series, but he won by decision, and I don't think they gave him the contract because it was a really shitty fight.
Hey, bro, you made it born and you won. Make this one born and cash me another one, okay?
So he sent Michael Stacks to the fucking graves with a head kick and punches round 2 at Tough Enough, proving that he should not be at amateur levels. You know, you don't want to have a guy in there just knocking people out. That's not good for anybody. So the UFC needs somebody, and they call on him. He's in Nevada, I believe he lives around there. But yeah, like, I mean, look, he's a ranked featherweight, right? This fight is at 155. That's something that didn't show up on the stats. So I think, honestly, I probably have to take Balaji here, even though he is a debutant. This guy is technically a debutant in my eyes, too.
No, but realistically, I'm gonna pass on the fight because I like Demir initially. That's what I was gonna play. So I'm just gonna pass. And that's a spot that'll piss me off, you know.
I might do the same thing here too. I can't trust the dog at plus 165, and then the UFC debutant at minus 200. I just don't like that either. But yeah, I think this guy can survive. He's durable. Like, he's not getting knocked out really. So I think I don't have anything on it because it's a late fight. There's no prop numbers available, but I was looking at the over 1.5 rounds for this fight just because they're both making their debut, right?
Yep.
Both on the big card, jitters, all that, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I think over 1.5, it's probably going to be juicy, but it's a good parlay piece. Timothy Twilight. I don't like his nickname either. Twilight against the Zulu Warrior. I mean, come on.
Gay.
If I was betting on nicknames alone, the Zulu Warrior would have my money.
Twilight.
I know.
It's a little sus on me.
All right. Here's your guy. Hometown officer Trevin Giles. He was plus 140. The books had him at. Now he's jacked up to 185, 200. And Carlos Prates coming off the Contender Series again on a 5-fight win streak, being priced at minus 250. Something funny that I came across, I was just telling you this backstage. Dana White said Carlos Prates looks like a young prime Anderson Silva.
Holy young vintage Silva.
I mean, he's 30 years old. That's kind of what Silva's age was too. So that's wrong. You look dumb as fuck there. And then number 2, his striking is good and all that, but he does not flow and he doesn't have the combos as Anderson Silva. Don't ever compare Dana White Contender Series guy to Anderson fucking Silva, because you look like an idiot, Dana. All right? Let's get that right.
H-Town in this hole. You know what we talking about, bruh. Hey, you know I'm taking Trevor Giles, bro.
I'm
That's
considering
my guy.
going with him
He
too.
stopped being a fucking cop. Hold on. Before, when he was a cop, I met that motherfucker at the gas station, just casually just chilling, pulled in this little sheriff, little car. I'm like, yo, that Trevor Giles? Yo, what's good, Officer Giles, man? Big fan of you. But you need to focus, bro. You need to fucking focus. And I think he's fucking focusing right now. He stopped being a cop. He's full-time MMA fighter now. Hey, dude has some nice striking, some very nice power. And honestly, process, man, I don't know, bro. It's something weird about this kid that I don't like. They're bringing him in to fucking fight my guy Giles. He was praised so highly on the Dana White Contender Series. You're not a grappler at all, and I think that's kind of the Achilles heel for Trevin Giles.
Jason Meyer says, shout out to H-Town. Let's go.
H-Town in this hole.
Welcome into the Fight Lounge, Jason. What you think just got here. So we broke down that Max Griffin fight. We're not going to do the whole breakdown again, but basically Max Griffin money line. It was plus 150. Now is plus 120. So yeah. Just the money line on Max Griffin. That's what we had there, Jason. Thanks for being here with us, buddy.
He's going to make that look easy. Max Griffin's going to make that fight look easy. Grind that fucker out, bro. Jeremiah Wells got 1 round in him, and he's sloppy. You got to be technical to beat Max Griffin. Yeah. Jeremiah Wells ain't that.
And dog money, it's already moving down, too. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be even by fight day. Books got it wrong, and I called them out early. Let's go. But Trevin Giles here, yeah, I just like it. I think he's got the grappling advantage. I haven't seen any grappling from Carlos Prates. So if he just, starts to get rocked, he's absolutely going to shoot in for a takedown, take him down, or at least try to. And he's very good on the ground. Trevin Giles has good jiu-jitsu, in my opinion.
Hey, that's why we're homies, bro. At least you give my boy Giles his fucking credit. You got a lot of motherfuckers hating on my guy. He's a good fucking fighter, bro. He's a good fighter.
He's good. He's
know?
a good serviceable fighter. He's not somebody that's just going to get walked over by a debutant, in my opinion.
No. And who was his last fight? It was out there in Austin, no, San Antonio against that grinder ass motherfucker.
Let's see, Gabriel Bonfim. He lost to.
Nope.
Preston Parsons. Yeah.
That's who it was.
Mike
Preston
Malotz
Parsons,
in grappling. Luis Cosi. Michael Morales and Dreykus. I mean, of course, he lost to some guys, but
he's losing to like good grapplers. To be honest, those dudes have great grappling in their back pocket. I think. Look, Morales used it for sure. Dreykus Duplessis clearly, you know what I'm saying, and Gabriel.
It was all
Bonfim,
ground and pound. They took him down and striked him because they couldn't get the fucking finish. He's a good defensive grappler.
Exactly. So. I don't.
Gerald Nearshart subbed him, but that's GM3.
That's GM3. That's yeah. Dude, I don't care how big a dog.
Looks bad. He doesn't have wins over big opponents, but he's got a win over Delize.
And Delize just went what 5 rounds with fucking. Let me not say that with this dude fucking Nasser Dean. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck that guy, bro. So fuck this practice guy. I don't give a fuck how highly Dana White was talking about you. Dana White has sucked the glizzy off of multiple guys and then turned out to be shit. You know what I'm saying? So this is another spot. We're gonna take my boy Dry. We ride with Houston fighters. I don't give a fuck if you're on a 5-fight losing streak, motherfucker. You're gonna win this next one now. You know what I'm saying?
He's on a 1-fight losing streak. Like he was, 2 losses is his most wins in a row.
Yeah. I just bullshitting.
So he's not gonna. I don't know. Maybe.
And I think he has the power. When that motherfucker Giles start doing his lips like this, he be like this. Hey, he gonna knock your ass out.
The Giles Griffin parlay. I don't mind that at all, Jason. Don't mind that at all.
I'm taking Griffin money line and I'm parlaying it with Giles point spread, bro. Giles point spread. I don't think Prates is gonna finish this dude Giles, and I think Giles is gonna have some big moments in the fight, at least one round. So point spread of cash. We already talked about Griffin. I like that.
Yeah, we were on Delize here too, Jason. I feel that.
Yeah, Delize. Yeah, I had Delize too, bro. I took Delize too. At the end of the night, I was a little upset. It is what it is. He tried. He showed us what he could. He showed us some shit. You push a grappling game against Nasruddin, he ain't doing shit.
Yeah, no. And Nasruddin's fucking done.
Yeah, you're bum. You're bum.
I hate that guy.
You're a bum, bro. You're not champ status, bro.
No. He won't get there.
I'd rather have the Delize up there. The Delize's fun. I like that guy.
Yeah, he's fun to watch. Even though that last fight was a little bit boring in the beginning, but he still got his ass whooped. That was exciting. And then he brought it back. So it started to turn into like, oh my God, is he going to turn this around in 4 and 5? He's just an exciting fighter to watch, man. He doesn't give up.
Nah, at all.
That's kind of why I bet on him. I felt like, the other guy might give up. He is a bit of a pussy later in the fights. Not that he gasses. He just doesn't want to get hit anymore or slows down. Because speed is all Nasruddin Imavov has. Once he loses that, he gets fucked.
Speed, and he's pretty technical with his striking.
But if he doesn't have the speed to go with it, it doesn't help him. Yeah. And he loses his speed after round 2 or 3.
Yeah, he needs to tune some shit up to ever beat anything, but we're all
tries too hard, man. He wastes all his energy throwing too fast and too often.
I agree. Oh, shit.
How about this one here? Rodolfo Vieira, the black belt hunter versus Armin Petrosyan, Superman. Do you have anything here?
I don't have anything just yet, but I will tell you my lean. I'm leaning Petrosyan. I'm leaning Petrosyan in this fight. And isn't this not a rematch, but a rebooking?
I don't know.
I think it's a rebooking.
Oh yeah, it was canceled November of last year.
Yep.
I didn't even recognize that.
Yeah, I didn't think it was a rematch. I thought it was a rebook, and they were supposed to fight last year. And look,
Yeah,
Rodolfo
Vieira pulls out
Vieira
all the
was
time. Actually, Jesus.
exactly a lot of time to prepare for this guy, and honestly, I don't see how it's a pick 'em on Petrosian. Petrosian should be at least a 165 favorite, in my opinion.
I don't
But
know. I just think he's only
Vieira's
got
old.
striking. Where Rodolfo, maybe he's not the best striker. Definitely not as good as Petrosian. But his jiu-jitsu is fucking top notch.
No, I understand that
He's
he's
just
just top
gonna.
notch, but do you think he's really gonna go in there and just dominate him for 50 minutes straight? No, no,
It's hard to say.
no. And he's old. You got tapped out by who? Anthony
Like,
Fluffy fucking Hernandez? You will never recover from that. Ever.
yeah, he really does only have submissions here. 1 KO, 1 decision loss.
And we just seen it. Sub or bust. You need to be a crazy grappler and submission artist to even pull some shit out like that. We seen it last week with that stupid bitch, Julia Sterling fucking Fako.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
I
Fuck
think,
that
and
shit.
like I've seen this guy too. He's got a Muay Thai style, which I actually think he's a kickboxer, but that's a different story.
No, I would agree
He's
on the
got enough.
kickboxing.
He's got enough defense.
I like
Let's see.
Petrosian. I like Petrosian in this
He
spot.
always gets back up to his feet. I can't remember when I've seen Petrosian just on the ground getting
Lay on
snuck.
the exactly. And Vieira, he can gas. I think he has one round. He's pretty much like, oh fuck.
Yeah, Petrosian does fight to the death. Yeah, I like him a lot.
So are you on the train with me? Fuck, cause I remember you saying something about this dude Vieira.
I think I was on Vieira early, but it looked like a good line earlier. Then once I started looking into it, I was like, maybe not. But
Hey,
we'll see.
I'm
Let's
glad you
go.
came to your senses. Because honestly, Vieira is probably gonna get knocked out.
All right, see, this is the guy I wanted to bring up. Let me share this tab here. This is Giorgio Petrosian. They call him the Doctor. This
Yep.
is Armin Petrosian's brother.
Brother. Yep.
He is like a world-class fucking kickboxer. So I don't think a lot of
We
people
went
know
over
about.
this the last time they were scheduled. You told me about
Yeah,
this.
but for other people that don't know, I always like to
Yeah.
give this guy his
No,
props.
100%. 100%. Always
Just
give
to
it up.
realize who he is as a striker. Like, look at his fucking record. It's
I know,
absolutely
bro.
disgusting.
That's ridiculous.
He's one of the best kickboxers in the world.
That's ridiculous.
Huge upset. Superbond kicked him in the head. He hadn't lost in like fucking years.
I think
So
you remember.
anyways, that's the type of
You
striker
told me about
that Armin is.
that Super Bond fight. I missed it. I missed that one.
Yeah, if you haven't
spoke
seen it, go
about it.
back and watch Superbond versus Giorgio Petrosian. Absolutely epic head kick knockout.
Did he go sleeper?
Oh, buddy.
Okay. Bad.
Yeah, he was in the shadow realm, Dabs.
Gotcha.
He wasn't sleeping. He was in a coma.
Here, what's this? Okay, yeah.
But yeah, so that's the elite type of striker that Armin Petrosian is. He's definitely the way better striker than Rodolfo Vieira. So yeah, if he cannot get him down, I think he does get KO'd. But these Brazilian guys are tough. That's what I had written down too. They're hard to knock out. So, but like I said, we don't have to pick. We can just do Armin Petrosian money lines. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't get
like
cute with this one. And props, you get a nice, even money on both sides. I don't think we need to go to props.
Nah, not here. This is even money. And honestly, isn't Petrosian slight underdog? Slight.
Yeah, he's minus 110 versus minus 120.
Yeah.
Minus 105 now. Okay.
I hope y'all motherfuckers keep betting Vieira.
I hope so too.
My phone on. All right.
And then let's go to the next one here. Whole lot of fights on this card. What are the chances that they don't all make it? 14 fights. Which one is getting canceled? Probably Rodolfo Vieira pulling out.
Because he's a bitch.
Anyways, this one is probably a pass for me too. I don't like anybody here.
Let me start on this one because I need to grab my charger.
Oh, go ahead. Take it away.
Darius Flowers has literally, this is the one spot on this card. Dude, Darius Flowers has one round. Fucking 5 minutes to knock out Michael Johnson. Michael Johnson is too motherfucking shifty, and he strikes, and he strikes. Darius Flowers ain't taking nobody fucking down. Michael, hey, dude, my daddy's name Michael Johnson. You know what I'm saying? My daddy named Michael Johnson. I'm gonna back my dad right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm back my.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with y'all. You know, we're on Michael Johnson though. I think Michael Johnson can honestly, he could piece him up and stay safe to a decision. But if he wants to push the pace on Darius Flowers in that second and third round, I think he can also do that. He can also do that. Stay out the way. What cage are we in? The
This is at
Apex?
the Apex, yeah, smaller cage.
Smaller cage, huh? I still like it.
Smaller cage. Darius Flowers with a 4.5 minute average fight time.
And who's just going in there starching Michael Johnson?
Lots of people.
Top level, though. Top level, motherfucker. Top level.
Yeah, it is all top level. Let's see here. Diego Ferreira.
I ain't gonna lie. Dude had power that fight. He looked like
he's got great power.
He was, yeah, dude. That was
Thiago Moises. Josh Emmett.
Wow, look what he did to Bryce
Elkins,
Mitchell.
Justin Gaethje. I mean, those are the guys that are Khabib. I mean, those are the guys that are
Khabib.
finished.
I ain't gonna lie. Fuck Khabib. You're such a bitch.
He submitted him. But yeah, I mean, he got finished a lot lately, but you know, like you said,
by motherfucking Gaethje, by motherfucking Fiera with power. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Losing to Jamie Malarkey,
that's really bad.
Fucking Christ, dude.
That was really bad. Really bad look.
But at the same time, no, but we always said it. If Jamie Malarkey shows up to fight, he's a great fighter. It's when he doesn't.
He's a tough little son of a bitch.
You know? Exactly.
I mean, he takes punches in the face. You're gonna have to hit him a lot to get him out of there, but he still doesn't get knocked out. That's why I call him a punching bag, man. He doesn't die, but he keeps taking punches.
All right, you take over.
Darius Flowers, 7 KOs. He's just another one of those fighters coming out here. Like, who did he fight? Amirin Gogoladze, Tim Hiley, Daniel Gadley, Tim Karen. I've never heard of any one of these fucking guys. So, I mean, already losing on a lower level league, all these losses. I just don't know why Darius Flowers is here. Got fucked up by Jake Matthews in round 2. I'm going to have to take Michael Johnson and by finish, I think. That's where I'm going to get to. I'll bring up a price on that. Michael Johnson, he was minus 125. He's now minus 140. And Darius Flowers is at the short dog price of plus 110. So I'm probably going to go with Michael Johnson. And Michael Johnson inside the distance at plus 130. Just a proven, more experienced fighter over, you know, this guy that doesn't have any. It's the way we got to go with that one for sure. Let's go. Gerardo's with us. What's up? He's on Darius Flowers. Oh my God. Michael Johnson, bad fight IQ. I mean, yeah, I could see it. I definitely not going to place a bet on Johnson, but that is the lean right now. I can't be betting Johnson as a 50-50 fighter and at 37 years old. But Darius Flowers on the other side, I can't trust him as far as I can throw him. And he weighs 155 pounds, so I can't throw him very far. Yeah, I don't know. I'd say there's better parlay pieces than Michael Johnson too. Not the best for a parlay piece. He could easily get sparked. Ruin your parlay. Ruin it all, Jason. Ruin it all, my friend. That's about all I have on this fight. Nothing else popping out at me. I said, don't really like this guy. Doesn't look good to me. Michael Johnson can't be trusted.
They were on Darius Flowers. I know G Hernandez.
Gerardo
his presence with that fucking bet. Come on,
he's on Darius. I could see it, man. Michael Johnson's 50-50. You know, I can't hate anybody for taking a shot against a 50-50 fighter in Michael Johnson.
Don't talk about my dad like that.
It looks good on paper. I get it, but.
Now I get it, you know, no bias here, but at the same time,
probably going to pass.
Favor the KO over the money line, Gerardo? Do you really see him winning a fucking decision? Fuck no.
Yeah, I think if he gets it done, he gets it done early too, dude.
God's to.
Take the under.
Get your money how you can. I ain't knocking you, bro. But.
Take Darius Flowers and the under. You got to try to get some more than plus 105 or plus 110 there, I think. But yeah, if it finishes, it's going under probably 1.5 if he gets the finish. So you could put that under 1.5 in there to juice that up for you, if you like. And then our guy Jason in the chat, he said Michael Johnson to the parlay. I don't think he's a parlay piece, in my opinion. Minus 140. It's not even, it'll add a lot. It's a good booster, but I think there's way better fights. That guy will fuck your parlay up. Possibly.
Look, I understand what you're saying right now, Dylan, but who just said that? What's his name?
Jason.
My
Jason
boy
Meyer.
Jason. My boy Jay Meyer. Look, homie, I'm putting him in a parlay. You can ride with me. I'm gonna put him in a parlay because look, when you think about it, or
I just think there's better choices.
Hold on, who are you gonna put him in a parlay with?
That's a good question too.
If you're looking at a parlay piece after the Michael Johnson fight, that's cool. I would do Michael Johnson live, take the live line and parlay with one of the person you do like, because you're gonna get a way better number after one. And I think he wins 2 and 3. That's my opinion. Could be wrong. But I think Darius Flowers has 1 round of gas in him, 1 round of win equity, and after that he's pretty much tapped out. In my opinion, I think after that, Michael Johnson's going to use that cage. It's not too big of a cage, but he's going to use it. He's going to move around. He's going to be the faster fighter on his feet, lighter fighter on his feet, and just popping him, pop shotting him. Fucking finish from Michael Johnson. Win a fight, bro. Win a fight.
Yeah. I've actually done really well with Michael Johnson considering his record. I mostly just passed on every single fight, but I took him against Alon Patrick. I'm like, who the fuck is Alon Patrick? And Mark Jacasey, I didn't like him at all. He's mostly a wrestler, and he can't get his game going.
Bone crusher my ass, bro. You're honestly just you're trash, bro. You're trash, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I've just did really well on him. I don't know how, but I have.
In this fight, I'm not gonna say I bet Michael Johnson every fight, but in this fight, he's gonna get some of my money. If I lose, I lose. But I do like this. It's the same kind of. Nah, I'm not gonna compare it like that. Keep it how I said it. Yeah, we're gonna take Michael Johnson minus 140. That's cool. If you do,
you can see anybody else too. Like,
do like that. I'm gonna take plus money live.
Anybody else would be out of the UFC. Yeah, I like that. Anybody else with this record, though, they would absolutely be out of the UFC. So, I mean, at least the UFC knows, these are tough guys, and they put him in these fucking spots. They know what they were doing with him.
Yeah.
So he's a good, company man. That's why he's still around.
And, man, that experience,
got 5
bro.
losses, 10 losses, and 4 wins in his last 15.
Vet lesson, experience, survive, bro. You can get knocked down in 1. That doesn't bother me because I said it. Darius Flowers has a lot of equity in round 1.
Hell yeah, Jason, get that pregame on, buddy.
Hey, man,
if you want to tune in for the last 4 breakdowns, come back to the video. It'll be here all week up until the fights. You could even watch it after the fights, but it won't help you much. But yeah, thanks for being here with us, Jason. Appreciate always seeing a new face.
Hell yeah, Jay Meyer. I'm gonna look for you in the chat, Jay Meyer.
Hell yeah. Where are we now? I lost my spot. Do you have anything else on Michael Johnson, Darius Flowers?
No.
No, me neither. Let's go to one of my favorite fighters, Gregory Rodriguez. RoboCop. That's basically why I picked him out. When he came to the scene, I was like, RoboCop. I love this guy. RoboCop's one of my favorite movies of all time. And then he came out beating Dushko Todorovic. I got him there. Jun Young Park. Arma Petrosian. I had him there too. That was actually a bad night for me. I took him on the money line, and then the fight doesn't go the distance because I thought somebody was getting finished. Lost both those bets. Came back strong. This motherfucker was getting an easy knockout over Julian Marquez. That was the easiest bet.
Yeah, I was there live. That was the awesome card, wasn't it?
God, I smashed that for so much. Julian Marquez is so much smaller than him.
It was a weird spot. And dude, that card was insane. It was like 10 finishes, bro, in a row.
I think that was the card with a lot of finishes.
Like, dude, the only fight that didn't finish was Cater and Emmett. It went to decision. And Emmett got fucking Cater got robbed, in my opinion. Emmett lost that fight.
Oh, why did you take that away from me? Where the fuck is it? Here
I'm walking out the arena.
So yeah, that whole fight. Let's see. The women, they went to decisions.
Yeah.
And then it was Guram Kututalaze split decision. But yeah, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 knockouts on that card. It was an incredible.
Wasn't Daniel Pineda on that card, and he got that first round KO at like a plus 500 underdog, bro? Dude, people were calling me stupid. I called that entire card to a T, bro.
Well, I don't see him on here.
I swear he was on that
That's the
card.
wrong
No, that
one.
was the other card. That was the other card. That was Green and Makachev. The Austin card
I don't know.
or the
I
San
can't
Antonio
find
card.
it. Oh, it was this one. This one.
What was it, Austin? No, he wasn't on that card. No, not on that card. No, not on that card.
Yeah,
no.
this was Austin. He wasn't.
That was
no.
Austin. Yeah, that was Austin. Yeah.
That was a good.
I
That
think
was
it
a
was San
good
Antonio.
But yeah. So Gregory Rodriguez. I'm probably just gonna go back to the well with him. I like him a lot, but at this price, it's hard at minus 250. And Tavares, I mean, he's getting older for sure. I think the UFC is trying to, put him in a little gatekeeper spot. So if, RoboCop gets past this guy, he could be in the top 15 conversation and all that. Did you have anything here or what?
I do. Dog of the fucking night. This is my dog of the night. I have 2 units on Brad Tavares. He's going to fuck this guy up. I do believe they fought already. Go ahead and hey man, show these motherfuckers what you're still doing in this organization, bro. I think he has the better striking. You know what I mean? If he needs to, he will grapple, which I don't think he needs to. And at the end of the day, bro, Gregory Rodriguez, dude, the motherfucker's old himself. He gets hits himself.
He looks
Hey,
old.
when he
He's
starts doing
31
this-
years old.
You said what?
He's only 31. He looks old.
Well, fuck. You're 31 in the middleweight division with these killers, and Brad Tavares is a fucking killer, bro. You're not taking these shots.
He said, I don't like him at this price. I know I talked him up a lot, and he is my favorite, but that's not going to make me get to a bet on him.
You're not taking these shots, homeboy. You're not. You're not going to take these shots. And Brad Tavares is going to be in there styling on him. You know what I mean? Honestly, I probably will. I'm not going to add to my bet. I'm probably going to make another bet. I want to take that point spread as well. They just haven't given it to me yet. Dude, G. Hernandez, bro, I don't even know what you're doing.
How about this? I actually have an old clip, and it's still here from the last time I talked about a RoboCop fight. Oh, yeah.
G.
You don't like that one, do you?
Motherfucking Hernandez. I swear, bro, we never end up on the same side ever. Ever. Yeah, ever. But it's
no,
cool.
He's usually in sync with us. I'm on
Shit, with
RoboCop
you?
too, I think, and I want to find a way to get there. But I mean, inside the distance, I don't know. Brad Tavares, he's not washed or anything.
He ain't
like
washed, and he don't get finished. Who is he getting finished by?
Well, let's see his record here.
Nobody. All right.
8 losses, knocked out 4 times by Bruno Silva, Edmund Shabazian, Robert Whitaker.
Style.
Tim Boach. Yeah, I mean, he's still okay in my books, but he is obviously starting to regress. He only had a win over old Chris Weidman, and that was a really shitty. Like he doesn't look like himself anymore. This is not the old Brad Tavares,
Hey, if Brad Tavares goes in there doing the same shit like last time and kicking those legs, Greg Rodriguez is fucked. He's fucked. You know what I'm saying?
I think he's a tough son of a bitch. People said he had a bad chin, but he only got knocked out by this one guy. I've seen him take fucking damage like you wouldn't believe.
Holy fucking bias.
Maybe.
This dude is fucked, Dylan.
I don't know.
You're really gonna even at so all the points you're making, and you're still gonna line him at minus 200. Even you said that was
no.
Right?
The 250 is totally fucked. Totally fucked. You got to find a way to get around that for sure.
I'll tell you a way. Brad Tavares point spread. Go get your fucking money.
Go to the other side. That's how you get around it.
Hey, man.
Is inside the distance is plus 150.
Fuck no. Plus 150 on ICD and minus 250 for fucking money line. Fuck
yeah,
no.
if they were thinking it would finish inside the distance, I think they would put that at a lower number. And Gregory by decision is plus 165 too. So they're kind of giving out the same.
They're giving
plus
it
160,
away.
plus 150. They're not giving out any props on him either.
They're telling me exactly what I needed to know. Brad Tavares point spread. Yeah.
I think it does go to a decision. Really, that's the way I would lean, is a decision.
And you're telling me Gregory, if it gets to round 3, you're gonna tell me Gregory Rodriguez is still gonna be the same Gregory Rodriguez in round 1? Fuck no. Even in round 2, that's what I think Brad Tavares really pulls away. Round 2 starts, I guarantee you see a pick 'em.
All right. Well, nothing left to do but wait and see, I guess.
Hey, bro, what time is it? We got like a day.
Yeah, I might not even get there, honestly. Like I said, I don't like the price. Plenty of bets here. I could just pass.
How about
and I feel like I might be a little bit biased too, because I did say he's one of my. I did say he's one of my favorite fighters too, so I might be biased, and I'm probably.
Let's bet a beer.
Listen to myself.
Let's bet a beer.
Let's bet a beer. I'll bet a beer on it. Sure.
Let's bet a beer.
Do it.
I gotta. We could do a shoey, man.
I'll take Gregory Rodriguez for a beer chug. Let's go.
Nah, we should do a shoey.
A shoey? Oh my god.
For the people. Hey, how many of y'all want to see us do a shoey? Well, see Dylan do a shoey. Because I ain't doing no fucking shoey. I ain't gonna lose.
You son of a bitch. All right, let's do it. Official
shoey, baby. I got a nasty van, too. I got a nasty van calling my name if it happens. All right?
I got an old DC.
Yeah, my DCs are fucked. Literally
old as fuck. I only have the right one left. The left one, I used it already for a shoey, then I threw it away.
Yeah.
So I only have
my right one's pretty fucked. I used to wear my DCs when I was skateboarding.
I am gonna wash the shoe before I drink out of it. I'll promise you that. It's been sitting around. It's covered in dust and cat hair, so I am gonna wash the fucking shoe.
Hey, y'all, did that fucking count, bro?
No, this thing is like, it's been in the closet for like 2 years. It's caked in dust. That's not happening.
Hey, man, my shoey has been through the hell. My little van's been through flood water, kitchen, fucking goddamn plumbing and shit.
No, it's gross. You don't even understand.
My shit is fucking.
I'm not saying I'm gonna wash it out with soap. I'll leave the dirt and the germs in there. I'm just gonna get rid of the cat hair that's on top.
That sounds like a deal, because we need some germs in there, dude.
Ain't chugging no cat hair.
I mean, I don't chug cat hair. I hate cat hair even on my face, bro.
I don't. Shut the hell up.
Veronica, do it. Convince him.
My girlfriend says, "Do you want my work shoes?" No, I don't want your fucking work shoe. What the fuck?
Hey, give him the work shoe. Fuck that DC. Give him the work shoe. Hey, if we're cool,
no. These odds are getting unfair.
V, if we're cool, give him the work shoe.
You're putting up 3 beers to my 1 if it's her work shoe.
I will. I'll do it. I will do that, bro.
I still don't accept. Next fight up. Next fight is Ihor Pretoria.
All right, bro. We do one shoey out the DC, bro.
One shoey out of the DC. Agreed.
That's
no fucking work shoes covered in fucking grease. Fuck me. But yeah, the next one up though, Ihor Pretoria, the duelist. Holy fuck, do I hate this guy? I could do another 2-hour show on how much I hate Ihor Pretoria.
Yeah,
and then Robert Briszczek coming out of Poland. Now this guy's making his debut too, but this is what I found funny. He's third from the top on the card, right? So he's not in the typical debutante spot. And on top of that, he didn't go to Dana White's Contender Series. He fucked people up in Octagon and just immediately got the call to the UFC. He didn't have to have a test. They already knew who he was. And watching some tape on this guy, I liked his striking. You know, he's a big guy, looks like he can gas, but he uses his striking properly, you know, where he's measured and calculated with his shots so that he's not gassing. But he is a huge fucking guy. And I think he gets the KO over Ihor here. Ihor has 4 losses in a row. Sorry, 3. And his 1 win was to Shogun. And that's why I fucking hate him right there.
He did our boy
knocked out Shogun 42 years old in Brazil, and then you went and disrespected him with some shitty fucking dance. Your dancing wasn't even good.
Disrespect, yeah. Ihor Pretorio, Ihor. Let me not say that. He gotta go. He gotta go.
He is done. He has an average fight time of 5 minutes in the UFC. So that's
and he wasn't
like,
even looking that good against Shogun. He just caught him.
And I'll bring this up here
50
too.
fucking years old, bro.
On these statistics, he has 5 of his last fights and a 5-minute average fight time. So he's getting fucked up in round 1 or 2. That's for damn sure.
I'll probably be looking at that KO. What is that? What is the KO?
Oh, I haven't even looked at it yet, but I know it's gonna be -200. Let's see. Robert by KO is -170.
I'm good.
I say just fucking take it. Round 1 -150. I mean,
what's his money line?
His money line is -275.
I'm gonna take money line. Parlay piece.
Or actually, it moved down to -165 now. I mean, for -160 versus the KO at -160, the same price, I think you should just take the money line.
That's what I just said. I'm gonna take money line, yeah.
I didn't realize it had moved down so much. He opened at -275. And I don't know. I guess people just don't respect this guy. They look at a debutant, but when I look at his record, like I said, it's not a Dana White's Contender Series guy. This is a proven fighter, number 5 in Poland, where they're fucking tough bastards out there, you know?
Speaking of debutantes and first round KOs, I know it's a little bit away, but UFC 299 Robelis, but Robelis do
Roberto.
something. No, it's Robelis. Robelis do. He's like
Spain. I can't remember his
name. Spain. It might be Robelis to Spain. Yeah, that motherfucker there, he was Fury FC. I was watching live, and they called him live during the fucking fight. After the fight, like, hey, it wasn't Mick Maynard, it was Sean Shelby. Hey man, come to the UFC. He knocked the dude. He got the knockout in like 7 seconds. His total fight time like a minute in like 5 fights. So, yeah, he's like 7 foot, 6'7" or some weird shit like that, bro. And he's going against Josh Parisian. There he is. Yeah, that's him. Yeah. Fury FC guy.
Years old, 6'7", 87-inch reach is actually like a lot. 87 inches.
I told you, bro. Speaking of that guy, he's gonna make a wave.
He is definitely gonna come out here and fucking spark Josh Parisian. This is a clear setup spot.
Yeah. So, yeah. They called him while he was still in the fucking ring, bro. And I'm like, what the fuck? So,
that's true. I don't care what the price is on that. I'm absolutely gonna unload the fucking clip.
Yeah, that's a hammer spot.
Hey, he's with us finally. He's with us. First check KO round 1. Yeah, I like that. If you can combine the KOs with round 1, that's probably how you get there. Oh, he's got the prices +110 and round 2 +600. That's the way you do it right there, G. That's the way you fucking
honestly,
do it.
That motherfucker still ain't on the same side as me, bro. I'm taking that money line, Gerardo.
He's still going to parlay RoboCop also, he says. And
why'd you have to capitalize RoboCop, bro? Why'd you have to cap it, bro?
RoboCop. You know why, Dabs? I'll tell you why.
I ain't never seen that shit. I ain't never watched that.
You never watched RoboCop?
That's with Arnold Schwarzenegger, huh?
No, there's nobody notable in that movie. It's got Red from that 70s show.
Who's the fucking RoboCop? It's Arnold, right?
No, it's like nobody notable. I can't remember the actor.
I swear Arnold fucking Schwarzenegger's in RoboCop.
No.
Yeah.
Peter Weller. Yeah, dude, it was a really low-level movie. Probably wasn't supposed to go as far as it did.
No, who the Nah, I gotta go look, man. I thought Arnold was in that movie.
No, honestly, the only notable guy is the bad guy, Kurtwood Smith. He played Red in that 70s show. That's it.
No.
But yeah, do you have anything left on Ehor? We're getting off track here.
No more on Ehor. I'm good.
We'll get into the co-main event here. I don't think I'm going to spend a lot of time here. I'm pretty comfortable with my bets.
Fucking
Danny Gay was -150. He's now -175. And Feely was +130. Now he's +160. 150. I just
We
think
were
it is.
gonna take motherfucking Lucas Almeida against the stupid motherfucker Feely, right? Lucas
Yeah,
Almeida, decent striker. We thought that decent striker could beat this motherfucker Feely. Now you're
yeah.
gonna go up to fucking Dan motherfucking Ige, more fucking power, better striking, chin experience. He's liked in the UFC. Feely, honestly, bro, you're a fucking weirdo, dude.
Yeah, that's what
You're
I
a
had
weird
written
cat,
down too.
bro.
Ige's experience and his durability, it should get him the W. Andre's 50-50 in his last 10 fights, losing to mid-level competition where Ige only loses to the top guys. I mean,
Facts.
he's definitely kind of in the mid or bottom of tier 1 fighters, and then File's like right in the middle of these tier 2 guys, just middling.
And
And
those
then
body
Ige's
shots,
more
man.
defensively sound too. He's more accurate. He's more defensively responsible. Yeah, I'm probably, I don't do this much, but I'm probably just going to get to the money line as a straight bet at minus 175 on Ige.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. That's going to be one of my parlay pieces. If Jay Meyer is not here anymore, this is the guy I would parlay it. If you watch his back, I would parlay it with Dan Ige. You catch Michael Johnson round 2, start around 2 plus money, parlay that plus money with Dan motherfucking Ige, bro. Thank me motherfucking later. That's what you want to do, right? You wanted to parlay him with somebody else. This is who I'd parlay him with him. I'd also get plus money instead of minus 140 also. But if you want to double down your bet, take that minus 140, parlay with this minus 175 and get paid, bro. You know, you either motherfucking or, because you never know with Michael
I like
Johnson.
it.
You know, so
Yeah, with that last fight, like I'm pretty confident in Robert there. So
yeah,
you can do
that's,
Ige and then Robert. They're both minus 160,
I like that.
170.
I like that. I
And then
honestly, hey, we're
that
gonna
gets you a
write that
plus
down.
155.
We're
So that's
writing that
not bad.
down. Robert and Ige, that's probably gonna be one of the bets we post.
Yeah, that's definitely. I was just looking at that too. As soon as we mentioned it, we talked about how we like this Robert guy. Talked about how we like Dan. That's 2 in a row.
Yeah,
So those are
yeah.
definitely 2 guys that are going on the parlay.
What,
But
what are
we
the
go
odds
over
you getting?
parlays. I always do it at the end of the show. We'll go back and go over props. Who we want to combine parlays. We'll do a quick little 5 or 10 minutes on that.
What odds are you getting on that parlay? If you I don't have my
Plus
book up.
155.
Bet. I like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
I
I don't
like
know
that. I
why
like that. I
Robert
like
has
that.
moved down from minus 275. I mean, who the fuck? I think there's just people out there that just take everything as soon as it drops. They're looking for these plus 240s and shit. There has to be people that just dump on early
100%.
lines, you know?
It's the
Gamey,
UFC
let's go
OG.
down.
Finally,
Yeah, I
fucking
don't.
G. Fucking
I'd
finally,
rather
bro.
wait and do my studies, even if you do like Ehor. See, you lost fucking 100 points, but you're still getting a plus 135. So maybe just up your bet, and then if you lost the CLV, up your bet or something like that. But I don't know. I will never put dog money on Ehor Pretoria, not even if I was dead. Not
Nah, I'm good on that
once.
guy.
Do you have anything left on the co-main events?
No, this was short and sweet.
I think if he gets the KO, I kind of want to bet Dan round 2, round 3. That's the only way I would get cute with it. And the KO, well, let's see what the price is on there really quick. Round 2, round 3, 700 and 1200. So kind of favoring that round 2 spot. And then KO. Where's the KO on this list? Plus 160, 260, sorry. So
I just one more spot I want to put out there for the people. We go out.
yeah.
We do that at the end.
Yeah, so let's go into the main event then. Oh, he says probably goes over. Yeah, I don't mind that.
That's what I was gonna say. G, I kind of see a decision for some reason. I don't think Ike is gonna drop him and then kind of finish. If anything, bro, Ike need to search this dude. I agree on that, and I think my book offers that too. So I might look at that as well. I don't think it's
It's
gonna
not
happen in the
bad.
first or second. Feely's he's not horrible, but he's not good. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I
like that, G.
agree. There's like I don't have any cap to it, but there's definitely something inside of me that's saying the KO is not viable here. I got no reasoning behind it. It's purely a gut feeling, but I mean, I don't know. That's just what my gut says.
Who was Ike's last fight?
His last fight was with
Was
Bryce
it
Mitchell,
Mitchell?
no?
I was gonna say, wasn't it Mitchell?
Yeah.
And Mitchell, he
He had him
stayed
hurts
pretty
really
safe in
bad.
those spots, but he was getting hurt and tagged,
Oh
very,
yeah.
yeah,
I honestly,
so
I had the KO there too because I know Bryce Mitchell does not handle big power very well,
at all.
and his
It was
eye was like
disrespectful.
closed. Man, they could have cut that fucking fight off. He
Yeah,
couldn't see. You're not allowed to let those guys fight, but I guess his eye was like open a little bit. Fuck.
exactly.
Ige and over 1.5 minus 110. That's not bad. Not bad looks there at all. G. But yeah. I probably have to do some more thinking about this one. I
Facts.
just wrote down. I don't know why I'm just not comfortable picking a prop here. So I'd
Nah,
like to
and
plus
we should
money
take
on
money
the
line, but
2 and 3,
170,
but
take it. We
yeah,
take that.
170 I think is good.
Yeah.
I don't need to try to get cute every time, but when it's under minus 200, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't. Let's go to the main event though. Main event of the evening. Body Bags Pfeiffer versus Jack the Joker Hermanson. Fighting out of Sweden. He's been really good for a long time, but starting to fall off the deep end just a little bit, even though he's only lost to high-level competition. This is the big test for Joe Pfeiffer. This is where he proves, is he that guy? Should we be Joe Pfeiffer? Is he Body Bags? I don't know.
Fuck this dude,
Hasn't
Joe
been to 5
Pfeiffer.
rounds. Go ahead, Dabs. What do you got here?
I just wanted to say fuck that dude, Joe Pfeiffer. You know what I'm saying? I watched a little press conference and shit, dude. Who do you think you are, bro?
Yeah,
Who do you
I
even think
mean,
you are, bro? You
he's
beat Al
definitely full of
fucking
himself
Hassan,
right
Razak
now.
Al Hassan, bro. You were just a broke motherfucker and you're living in your fucking car or some shit. Humble yourself, kid. You're not him yet, bro. Show me something. You really could have lost your last fight. It was who gassed first. Al Hassan gassed first. But I seen you starting to get tired, little dude. You know what I'm saying? And on that note,
You seen
5
it.
rounds against the Joker.
Mhm.
We're taking the point spread. Fuck a money line. We're on the point spread, baby. I'm gonna just give it to you straight. We're on the point spread. You're telling me Joker ain't gonna win 1 round? You think it's gonna get finished? If it goes past 2 rounds, 10 fucking minutes, I'm doubling down on Joker live, taking that money line live with the point spread. Also, already got that shit in my head. Joe Pfeiffer is, dude. Yeah, you got the youth, you have some speed possibly, but you definitely have the power. But you're so inexperienced. Your gas tank is chopped. We're taking Hermanson, bro. Hey,
Yeah.
and I hear people, we're gonna fade Pfeiffer soon. This isn't the spot to fade him. Nah, man.
I heard lots of people saying that too. They're trying
This
to
is the spot to
wait.
fade that dude. And Joker's
Yeah.
a lanky dude, tall dude, gives you some weird fucking face to look out for. He ain't stupid. And once Hermanson starts going, he's going. He's yelling at motherfuckers in that cage. He feels himself. You know what I mean? So hey, I'm on that point spread. I'm on a lot of point spreads this card. I'm on about 5 point spreads, y'all. So add another one
Oh
to that.
yeah. Hell yeah. Um.
And honestly, Joker could hey, Pfeiffer tries to take this motherfucker down. Joker can snatch something up, get into an advantageous position and end it.
G
Hey,
says KO or
about
Hermanson
fucking
plus
time,
credit.
Gennaro. The last 2 spots we're agreeing on. I ain't agreeing on TKO though, but I definitely agree on that Hermanson spread. You know
Yeah,
what I
I'm with
mean?
him too. That's kind of the way I see it right now. It's either he wins by KO or it's Hermanson, probably decision because we haven't seen 5 rounds of gas. But I am undecided, just like Gerardo said. That's why I'm sitting here still like, I don't know.
Well, let me help you out.
I mean, if anything, that if I'm undecided, you know what I do? I go to the dog because if I think it's 50-50 and I really can't decide, I'm taking a shot at plus 210. That's just what it's going to
Where do
be.
you rate Al Hassan, Razak Al Hassan? You rate him with Jack Hermanson? Even anywhere
No,
near?
definitely
Fuck
not.
no.
Like I
And he
said,
was
this
fuck
is his
no.
biggest fucking test, and we haven't seen 5 rounds of cardio from him. Jack, he's 50-50 in his last 10, but he's only 35. He's not that old yet. And, he got knocked out by Delize. Sure, Chris Curtis decision, questionable. Good fight, though.
Hey man, Joe
I think he
Piper's the
won that.
next
That's why I
Edmund
say questionable.
Shabazian. Joe Piper is the next Edmund Shabazian. Dana White
But
fucked up.
then Sean Strickland, I mean, he was champ. He actually had a wrestling match with Hamzat, went to the decision, so he's a good-ass wrestler, grappler. We already knew that. Marvin Vettori, Jared Cannonier, Thiago Santos, all guys that have fought for the belt, except for Roman Dolidze.
Yeah, that
But
was a
yeah,
weird fight. That was a weird fight. It was like a calf slicer into like a fucking ground and pound, wasn't it?
yeah, I can't remember exactly, but
He literally
fuckery rings a
couldn't get
bell.
up, and he was just face down on his stomach, looking into the canvas. So it was. I think
I don't
Hermanson was
know.
winning the fight until that happened.
Yeah, it could have been. I'd have to go
I'm
back
pretty
and
sure.
watch some. I might go back and watch some more on these guys just because I haven't yet. I have a pretty good read on the guys that have been around for a while, but I'll go back and watch a little highlights, I guess. But yeah, I think honestly, I'm leaning towards Jack right now. I like Joe Pfeiffer, but as I looked into it, there's a case to be made for the dog, and I like dog money. So even if I
Man,
lose, whatever,
I
we'll
hear
live to
Heath
fight
Ledger
another day
might
and
be in
take plus
attendance,
money
bro.
again.
He
What's
may
that?
be in attendance. Heath Ledger may be in attendance. I don't know. That's what I'm hearing.
What?
It's not confirmed, bro. But
Who told you that?
hey, I don't know, bro. I don't
You
know.
coming back from the dead?
I don't. Bro, shut the fuck up. Why you gotta ruin my shit? God damn. Why couldn't you let me ride it out, bro? Just come on, bro. You know I gotta
Pretty sure
clean my
everybody
shit up.
knows, man. Everybody knows he passed away.
Right? Some people out here, they're not hip. They're not hip. They don't watch shit, They live under a rock, It'd have been funny to them. But you had to ruin my shit. It's okay.
Sorry, it wasn't supposed to go down like that.
I know, bro, but hey, we're on the Joker. We're on the fucking Joker, bro. And people are sleeping on this guy. Piper, I don't really think Piper is that good, bro. You cannot be a brute in this game and think you're gonna make it to the top. You gotta have skills. So,
Yeah, that's true too.
yeah, I think he's just a big brute. Body bags, Piper, be like Joe Dana White. Shut the fuck
Dude,
up.
they are really all on this guy's dick. That's another thing that I
Yeah,
don't like. Usually, I like these guys when the UFC is on their dick, they're trying to market him, they give him a favorable matchup. I don't see how this is a favorable winning matchup for him. Like, is he
nope.
susceptible to knockouts? Not really. He can grapple to fuck too. Like, Joe's just been practicing grappling now. If he goes to the ground with Jack, Jack will fuck him up on the ground really bad.
Facts.
Unless he's some crazy fucking grappler and we haven't seen it yet. And we also haven't seen his 5 rounds of cardio. I don't know. A lot of questions.
Facts.
So, but yeah, I guess we'll fucking about wrap it up here if you don't have anything left.
I'm done, bro. This is pretty. Honestly, when I was saying the card was a weird card, not really the breakdown, but just a weird card. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's really not, bro.
No, it seems most of them seem pretty straightforward. I mean, sure, there's a few spots we'll get burnt on for variance, but I feel like I have a good read on them. Somebody will get kicked in the head or something, and we'll be like, oh shit, I didn't see that one coming. But that's the game that we play
Facts.
when you bet on people locked in a cage fighting for money.
Yeah. Yeah, I can agree on that. I'm gonna have some. I'm definitely gonna have a top 3 come Saturday morning for the people. I just gotta go through it and figure out what I'm doing. But Aurori, that's definitely a bet. Max Griffin money line already in. I will be looking to add to the point spread once that drops for me. I do like Bruno Brazil point spread, looking for that. Hermanson point spread, gonna be looking for that. I do like Fernie Garcia.
On the point spread.
So,
Oh, it's fine. It's a great way to play the dogs, really.
yeah, I mean, I
Give
really do.
yourself
I
less
think they
risk,
win.
more chance. It's great.
You got to understand when I'm betting these point spreads, I'm not just betting them. I mean, yeah, the winning one round is always going to be cool, but also I'm not just going to say I'm going to bet the point spread. I don't think my guy has any chance of winning, but he can win a round. No, I think Hermanson can win the fight outright. I think Bruna could sub her outright. Aurori outright. Max Griffin already on the money line. Also want to take that point spread just in case it's competitive. He wins around, money line loses, point spread covers. Fernie Garcia. That's gonna be the one. I think a lot of people will be kind of overlooking low key.
Yeah.
Low key, That's the one I think a lot of people might overlook, even though the line's indicating 145. I think Fernie Garcia is going to make the fight competitive and close, but I don't know if he's going to be able to win it. That's my thing with that one.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
one's
know if he's
definitely
going
a
to be able
point
to win the
spread.
fight entirely.
Keep
So
it tight for that
yeah,
one. Yeah.
that's definitely. I'm not going to go for Hamil. Definitely not Hamil. I don't like that. The parlay that we're gonna ride with is definitely gonna be Robert and Ige plus 155. As soon as I get off of here, I'm gonna lock that in. And this is the one I want to give to the homie Jay Meyer. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and get a plus money number on Michael Johnson, parlay it with Robert and Ige, get a three-legger, be a little bit greedy. I like those spots. I like all three of those spots, so I'm gonna personally take it. And I'll get those odds out Saturday for y'all. So,
Hell yeah.
yes, sir.
I'm actually since you said it, I'm gonna go lock it in right now. Since I'm on my computer, I'm locking that first parlay of the day in, that plus 155.
Yeah,
Robert and Dan.
lock that shit in.
Yeah, I just think there'll be maybe a little bit of line movements. I want to get the best price on that. I think Ige goes up a little bit more when the fights start, and I think Dan goes back up too come Saturday. I think he goes up 20 points again.
I could see Dan closing at 220.
Yeah, I could see it getting up to 190, 200, no problem.
I really could
Let's
see him
see. What
closing
did
at
I
120.
have official so far? I locked in Max Griffin, Bruno Brazil. The round 2 and 3 for Aori Arichi Lang.
Yep.
What else have I made? Armin Petrosian. I haven't placed that bet yet, but I'm definitely going to do that.
That's the one I was missing. I'm looking at all my bets. I'm writing down. That's the one I'm missing.
Armin. Yeah, I think that was really it that I really, really like right now. So we'll have a little bit more come Saturday, but those are the favorite spots there.
And
That's the
Armin's
one.
still sitting at 110 for you?
Yeah.
Bet.
Actually, plus 100 on this book. I'm going to hit that. Holy
I'm about to say,
shit.
yeah, plus money on that one.
Let's try it.
Yeah. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, I
For
agree.
a little Thursday night, I
It's
think
enough.
those
I
are
mean,
nice spots.
so we'll probably be back on Saturday morning. We'll have another last look at these cards. And
Yeah, I'll see
yeah,
weigh-ins,
just
man. I want
last
these
looks.
weigh-ins.
We'll see the weigh-ins. We'll have a little bit more information. Maybe some people pull out. Who knows? It's a crazy world. What's going to happen? But
Hey, man, one of these motherfuckers might hop on and just prove that, hey, USADA's not here.
Parlay, Loma, and maybe Protez. I don't know, man. Don't be betting UFC debutants. Gerardo.
Homie just said, protest? Did you not hear what we
Yeah,
said about Trevin Giles?
I
Did
don't
you
know.
not
I
hear what we
don't
said
think he
about
was here,
Loma?
but I don't know. Trevin Giles, everybody's shitting on him. I think he keeps it a little bit closer. And, I don't bet on UFC debutantes, man. I just fucking don't. I don't do it. Can't do it, G. I don't recommend it.
When that motherfucker started pushing his lips out and shit.
And then Loma on the other side.
ass
Bruno's
out.
5 inches taller with a 4-inch advantage, better grappling. I think the line's a little bit too wide. I'm taking Bruno here, G. I'll be honest with you, buddy. But we can't always agree on everything, or else this world would be a square ass fucking place.
It'd be square, but
yeah.
it'll be a lot better than what it is. Cause you think
Right,
like me, man, you gonna make some money. You think like me, you gonna make that money, man.
Let's go. Well, I guess we don't have anything else to do. We'll wrap it up here. Saturday doing a show. Last looks before the fight card starts. I think this one's a later start, so we'll have time to get her done in the morning for you. Other than that, we'll be back next week on Thursday. Another episode of the Fight Lounge, breaking down another card. We got 11 weeks in a row of UFC. We'll be here for 11 weeks in a row. Thursday at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, usually. Other than that, for myself and my co-host here, Debs, we'll see you next Thursday. Peace.